नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्र, यापूर्वी 2016-2017 सीईटी मॅथमॅटिक्सचे व्हिडिओ मी YouTube वरती अपलोड केलेले आहेत. निश्चितच ते तुम्ही बघितलेले असतीलच. आता मी 2018चा मॅथमॅटिक्सचा पेपर अपलोड करत आहे. यामध्ये येणारी सर्व एक्झाम्पल्स डिटेल्समध्ये एक्सप्लेन केलेले. निश्चितच ते तुम्हाला आवडतील आणि सीईटीच्या परीक्षेमध्ये तुम्हाला मॅथमॅटिक्समध्ये आउट ऑफ मार्क्स मिळवण्यास मदत होईल. त्याचबरोबर हा माझा व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला आवडल्यानंतर तुम्ही त्याला लाईक करा, सबस्क्राईब करा आणि तुमच्या सर्व मित्रांमध्ये शेअर देखील करा. तुमची परीक्षा होईपर्यंत मी जास्तीत जास्त प्रश्नपत्रिका, प्रत्येक प्रश्नपत्रिकेचा 50चा सेट असं मी अपलोड करणार आहे. त्यामुळे तुम्ही हा व्हिडिओ किंवा याबरोबर येणारे सर्व व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला लगेच समजण्यासाठी तुम्ही या माझ्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब देखील करा आणि त्याला लाईक करा. तुमच्या इतर मित्रांना देखील सांगा. चला तर आपण सुरू करूया. 2018 मॅथमॅटिक्सचा पेपर. The first question is from definite integral. That is, if the integral 0 to k dx upon 2 plus 18x square is equals to 20 pi upon 24, then find the value of k. First option is a is 3, b is 4, c is 1 by 4 and d is 1 by 4. Now this is again simple integral. The coefficient of x square is 18, therefore we'll first of all take 18 as a common. Then you will get, that is 1 upon 18 0 to k dx upon 2 upon 18 plus x square. But the 2 upon 18 means what? 1 upon 9. And 1 upon 9, it's a square of 1 by 3 bracket square plus x square. That is equals to 1 upon 18 0 to k dx upon 1 by 3 bracket square plus x square. And that is equals to, this is nothing but the form of, that is integral dx upon x square plus x square is equals to 1 upon a tan inverse of x upon a. Therefore, here is 1 upon a, that is 1 by 3 tan inverse of x upon 3 0 to k. Now substitute the upper limit and the lower limit. That is, here you will get, that is 18 upon 3, that is 1 by 6, and tan inverse of this multiplied and reciprocal, that is x into 3, it becomes 3x. That is the tan inverse of 3x. Lower limit is 0 and upper limit is k. That is 1 by 6 tan inverse of 3k minus tan inverse of 0. Now next 1 by 6 tan inverse of 3k equals to 0, minus 0. But we have given that it is a pi upon 24. Therefore pi upon 24 is equals to 1 by 6 tan inverse of 3k. Now here is a denominator is a 24 and here is 6. Therefore we can cancel it or divide by this. Multiplied on both sides by 6. Now see the simple calculation. That is pi by 4 is equals to tan inverse of 3k. Now again tan inverse of 3k, that is equals to pi by 4 means what? Tan of pi by 4. But what is the tan of pi by 4? Tan of pi by 4 is equals to 3k. Therefore 3k is equals to 1 because tan of pi by 4 is 1 and hence the value of k is 1 by 3, hence option C is correct one. Next question. The Cartesian coordinate of the point on the parabola, that is y square, is equals to minus 16x, whose parameter is 1 upon 2r. That is first option is minus 2, 4, B 4 minus 1, C minus 1 minus 4, and D minus 1, 4. Parabola is of the y square is equals to minus 16x, that is equals to minus 4ax. Therefore here the value of a is definitely a is equals to 4. The parametric equations are, that is x is equals to minus 80 square and y is equals to 280. Now substitute the values. That is x is equals to minus 4 in bracket the value of the t, that is 1 upon 2 bracket square, and the value of y, that is equals to 2 into 4 into 1 upon 2. Now next, that is equals to x is equals to -1 and y is equals to 4. But that is 80 square and 280 minus 80 square minus 280, 280, 80 square and 280 minus 80 square. What are these? These are the parametric equations of the parabola. This is first parabola, which is y square is equals to 4x. This is the second parabola, that is y square is equals to minus 4ax. What about this? This is the parabola of the form, that is x square is equals to 4ay. And again here x square is equals to minus 4ay. Instead of b, I had taken here as a. Therefore, the required answer is, that is minus 1 and 4. That is a D option is correct one. Now next, third, it is again from the indefinite integral, that is integral dx upon sin x into cos square x. And the options are, first option is sec x plus log of mod of sec x plus tan x plus c, second is sec x into tan x plus c, and third is sec x plus log of mod of sec x minus tan x plus c, and D is sec x plus log of mod of sec x minus cot x plus c. Now see this is very interesting integral, that is I is equals to integral dx upon sin x into cos square x. Now see this 1 into dx, but what is the value of 1? Sin square x plus cos square x upon sin x into cos square x. Now split up this, then you will get sin square x upon sin x into cos square x. What's happening here? This sin get cancelled. Then you will get sin upon cos is tan, and again one cos is remain, it become sec x. That is, you are getting the sec x into tan x plus. Now here cos square x get cancelled. Then you are getting 1 upon sin x. It becomes cosec x, and you can find out easy integration. That is equals to integral tan x into sec x plus cosec x dx. Now see this, the derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. Therefore, integral of tan x is sec x. Again, integral of cosec x, it's a special case. Cosec x is a not derivative of any term. Therefore, we have derived in the textbook. That is, its integral is log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. Now again, one thing is you remember that. Also that is the integral of the sec x. Integral of the sec x is also, that is a log of mod of sec x plus tan x. Now here we want, that is the integral of cosec x, that is log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. And hence, that is the D option is correct one, that is sec x plus log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. Now next question, question number 4. If log of x cube minus y cube upon x cube plus y cube to the base 10 is equals to 2, then find dy by dx. Again, this is very simple question. Now this is in the logarithmic form. Now we can convert to the exponential form. Now this 10 comes to the right hand side, it becomes in the exponential form. It becomes 10 raised to 2. Therefore, x cube minus y cube upon x cube plus y cube is equals to 10 square. But the 10 square is 100. Make the cross multiplication and simplify it. Then you are getting minus 101 y cube is equals to 99 x cube, and this is your equation number 1. Now differentiate on both sides. That is minus 101 into, that is a 3y square into dy by dx is equals to 399 x square. Now next see this, there is a dy by dx is equals to minus 99 x square upon 101 y square. Now again what he say that to adjust him, that is he multiplied numerator and the denominator by the x. If you multiply this numerator, that is x square by x, then it becomes x cube upon y square into x. That is a minus 99 upon 101 dot x cube upon y square into x. That's why you are getting the value which is 101 y cube. It is from the previous term, the value. Therefore, the answer is the value of minus 99x cube is 101 y cube, and that minus become again the plus, and therefore dy by dx is equals to y upon x, and hence the option D is correct one. Now what's here? If a function is defined from r minus 2 to the r is a function defined by the f of x is equals to x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, then its a range is, what will is a range? Capital R minus 2 and capital R minus 4 and the capital R minus in bracket minus 2 and 2. Now we will see this answer. If we see this function f of x is equals to x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, now split up this, then you will get x square minus 4 means what? X minus 2 in first bracket and second bracket x plus 2. Now x minus 2 get cancelled, and then you are getting f of x is equals to, that is a 2, f of x is equals to x plus 2. Then the range, what will the range? The range will be the set of real number, but it is other than 4, because that is, if you substitute the value from the r minus 2 from this, then you will always get, that is r minus 4, and in this way that is a C optional is correct one. Now next, that is the values of the f of x are other than 4. Next, question number 6. If f of x is equals to x square plus alpha for x is greater than or equal to 0 and is equals to 2 in root of x square plus 1 plus beta for x is less than 0. Now see this here, that is x is greater than 0 and x is less than 0. Therefore, this is the right limit and this is the left limit. And also we will find out the value of the function at x is equals to 0. Also, we have given that the given function is continuous at x is equals to 0. To find out the left limit, right limit and equals to 0, which is the value. Also, f of 1 upon 2 is equals to 2. Means what? This is x and it is a greater than or equal to 0. It means that we substitute here, that is x is replaced by 1 upon 2 bracket square plus alpha, that is equals to 2. That is 1 upon 2 bracket square plus alpha is equals to 2. Then you will get the value of the alpha. Then find out alpha square plus beta square. Again, this is very simple question. Now see this. Now the first we will find out the f of 1 upon 2. As 1 upon 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, we take the function that is x square plus alpha. Now see this. F of 1 upon 2. That is 1 upon 2 bracket square plus alpha is equals to 2. Because we have given that the value of this function at f of 1 upon 2 is equals to 2. Therefore, 1 by 4 plus alpha is equals to 2. Therefore, alpha is equals to 2 minus 1 by 4. Now simplify this. That is a 4 into 2, 8. 8 minus 1, that is 7 by 4. Therefore, alpha is equals to 7 by 4. Also, the limit extends to left limit. Limit of this function, which is the left limit, and this is the right limit, and the value of the function. Now this is the left limit. Its a function is a 2 in under root of x square plus 1 plus beta, and as x tends to 0 plus, that is means right limit, we take it as x square plus alpha and the f of 0. But again the f of 0, the function is x square plus alpha. Substitute the value of this x as 0, then you will get alpha plus 0. Now as limit x tends to, this is left limit, x is replaced by 0. That is 0 and there is a minus sign. It indicates that it is a left limit, and 0, there is a plus sign. It indicates that it is a right hand side limit. Now substitute x is equals to 0, that is a 2. X is 0, that is 0 plus 1 is again the 1. 2 into 1 is 2, 2 plus beta. But what about here? As x tends to 0, it becomes alpha, and here is alpha, and that is equals to 7 by 4. Because we have find out the value of that alpha is 7 by 4. That is a 2 plus beta is equals to 7 by 4. Therefore, beta is equals to 7 by 4 minus 2, and which is equals to minus 1 by 4. Now we have the two values, that is alpha is equals to 7 by 4 and beta is equals to minus 1 by 4. That is, to find out the values, alpha square plus beta square is equals to 7 by 4 bracket square and minus 1 by 4 bracket square. Then you will get the value. That is a 49 upon 16 plus 1 upon 16, that is equals to 50 upon 16, and that is equals to 25 upon 8. Hence, the option C is correct one. Now next question. If y is equals to tan inverse of x bracket square, then prove that this means what? In bracket x square plus 1 bracket square d2y by dx square plus 2x in bracket x square plus 1 into dy by dx. And what is its value? That's the value is 4 or 2 or 1 or 0. Now let us we will find out what is its value. That y is equals to tan inverse of x bracket square. Now differentiate on both sides. Again, this is a composite function, and function there is a power. That is, we first find out the derivative of this power. That is a 2. That is a differentiate with respect to x. That is a dy by dx is equals to 2 tan inverse of x into ddx of tan inverse of x, which is 1 upon 1 plus x square. That is again that 1 into 2 means what? 2 tan inverse of x upon 1 plus x square. Make again the cross multiplication, then you will get 1 plus x square into dy by dx is equals to 2 tan inverse of x. Now squaring on both sides. If we see this here, that is x square plus 1 bracket square, that we must squaring on both sides. That is 1 plus x square bracket square into dy by dx bracket square is equals to 4 tan inverse of x bracket square. But what is the value of tan inverse of x bracket square? It is nothing but the y. Therefore, we substitute here, it is as the y. Now next, that is 1 plus x square bracket square in bracket dy by dx bracket square is equals to 4y. Again, the differentiation with respect to x. Now again, we will apply here product rule. That is, first of all, we find out the derivative of 1 plus x square bracket square. Then what is its derivative? Again, here is the power. That is a 2 in bracket 1 plus x square. And what is the derivative of 1 plus x square? It is a composite function into ddx of this 1 plus x square. That is one derivative of 1 is 0 and x square is 2x. dy by dx bracket square as it is. Now next, plus 1 plus x square bracket square as it is, and find out the derivative of dy by dx bracket square. Now again, is the power. That is a 2 times dy by dx into derivative of dy by dx, which is d2y by dx square, and that is equals to, that is a 4 into derivative of y, which is dy by dx. Now again, that is after the cancellation on both sides, which term will be the get cancelled? That is a 2 times dy by dx on both sides get cancelled. Then you will get, that is 1 plus x square bracket square d2y by dx square plus 2x in bracket 1 plus x square into dy by dx equals to 2. And hence option B is correct one. You require the more and more practice, and then you can solve these examples in early time. The line 5x plus y minus 1 is equals to 0 coincides with one of the lines given by, that's a 5x square plus xy minus kx minus 2y plus 2 is equals to 0. Now comparing this equation with, now this is a general equation of a straight line which does not passes through the origin. That is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. Now compare the terms. That is a is equals to 5, h is equals to 1 upon 2, b is 0, g is equals to minus k upon 2, f is equals to minus 1, and c is equals to 2. Now it shows the pair of the straight line. It must satisfy this determinant equals to 0. Then how to remember this determinant? A, B, C, F, G, H, F, F, G, G, H, H. Substitute the values and equal to 0. If you solve this determinant, then you will get the value of k is equals to 11, and hence the option C is correct. Again, if A is equals to matrix 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Now what is next? Then A square minus 5A into A inverse. What is its value? Now we'll see this value. These are the options. Now how to find out the answer of this? A square minus 5A into A inverse. Now multiply A inverse to A square and the minus 5A. Then you will get A square into A inverse minus 5A into A inverse. But what is the value of A into A inverse? Its identity. Now what's about here? Now A square means what? A into A. But A into A means A into A inverse means what? Again I into A into I is A and minus 5. Now what is the value of this matrix? That is a 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, minus 5 in bracket 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 and 1. And after the subtraction, you are getting that is a B option is correct one. Now we'll see the next question. The equation of a line passing through the point 3, minus 1, 2 and the perpendicular to the lines, that is R bar in bracket I cap plus J cap minus K cap plus lambda in bracket 2I cap minus 2J cap plus K cap and R bar is equals to 2I cap plus J cap minus 3K cap, 3K cap plus mu in bracket I cap minus 2J cap plus 2K cap is. Now what is this? This is the equation of the line. R bar is equals to, we have given. Now we find out the equation of the line. Let A, B, C be the direction ratios of the required line. The line passes through this and it is perpendicular to this. Therefore, it's written as, it's a direction that is a 2A minus 2B and the C equals to 0. What about the next? A minus 2B plus 2C equals to 0. Now solve this. We can solve this. It is like this. That is A. And by using the that determinant minus 2, 1, minus 2, 2, minus B upon 2, 1, 1, 2 equals to C upon, that is a 2 minus 2, 1 minus 2. For the middle, we take the negative sign. And solve this determinant. You will get A upon minus 4 plus 2 is equals to minus B upon 4 minus 1 is equals to C upon minus 4 plus 2. That is nothing but the A upon minus 2 is equals to B upon minus 3 is equals to C upon minus 2. And that is A upon 2, B upon 3 and C upon 2. Hence, the equation of the required line passing through this point is, that is x minus x1 upon A, y minus y1 upon B, z minus z1 upon C. Therefore, this is also very simple questions. If you refer the textbook, then you will get the good marks. Now next question. The letters in the word who, lu are rearranged. The probability of all three L beings together is, that is first option is 3 by 20, 2 by 5, 3 by 28 and D is 5 upon 23. Now consider this. That it contains U is 4U, L 3L and H is 1. As 3L must be together, that is treated as 1. Then what you will get? That is, if it's considered that is a 4U as 1, 3L as 1, 1H is as 1. That is, we have to arrange, that is 4 plus 1 plus 1 equals to 6. That is a 6 unit. And it contains 4U. Hence, this must be together. And hence the number of possible arrangements is, that is a 6 factorial upon 2 factorial. Therefore, next, that is equals to 6 into 5, 30. The number of ways of arranging all the letters of the given words, that is equals to 8 factorial upon 3 factorial into 4 factorial. Now what's tell this? That's all the total letters are 8. That is L and U are repeated 3 and 4 times. Hence it is written like this. And after the simplification, you are getting the 8 into 7 into 5. Hence, the required probability is, that is 30 upon 8 into 7 into 5, and that is 2 upon 28. That is equals to 3 upon 28, and hence the probability 3 upon 28. Now next example. The sum of the first 10 terms of the series, that is a 9 plus 99 plus 999 plus is, that is first option is a 9 upon 8, 9 raised to 10 minus 1. B is 100 upon 9, 10 raised to 9 minus 1. And C is a 10 raised to 9 minus 1. And D is 100 upon 9 in bracket 10 raised to 10 minus 1. Now this is question from the 11th standard. Now this is 9 plus 99 plus 999 plus up to the 10 terms. Now this can be written as, now here is 10. 10 can be written as 10 minus 1. 99 can be written as 100 minus 1. And 999 can be written as 1000 minus 1 plus up to the 10 terms. Now what's happening here? Now this is 10, 100, 1000 in one bracket up to the 10 terms. And what is everywhere? There is a minus 1 and minus 1 and minus 1. It is repeated 10 times. Now again, here is, that is a 10, 100, 1000. This is a geometric progression. And what is its formula? That is A in bracket R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1 and 1 plus 1 plus up to the 10 times. That is nothing but the 10. Now what is A? A is the first term. What is R? R is a common ratio. That is 100 minus 10. That is R. What is N? The value of the N is 10. And now simplify this. Then you will get the answer. A is 10. R is equals to 10, which is greater than 1. N is equals to 10. Therefore, that is a 10 in bracket 10 raised to 10 minus 1 upon 10 minus 1 minus 10. And now simplify this. Then you will get 10 upon 9 in bracket 10 raised to 10 minus 1 minus 9. And again there is one more simplification, that is here is a 9 into 10, that is a 10 into 9, and take the common, and after the simplification you will get 100 upon 9 in bracket 10 raised to 9 minus 1, and hence the B option is correct one, because this is a question from the 11th standard and it's again easy, will depend upon the geometric progression. Now next question, if ABC are the angles of the triangle ABC, then the cot of A into cot of B plus cot of B into cot of C plus cot of C into cot of A is equals to, that is 0, 1, 2 and the minus 1. Now here, that is ABC are the angles of the triangles. Therefore sum of their angles is 180, that is A plus B plus C is equals to pi. Therefore A plus B is equals to pi minus C. Now next, A plus B is equals to pi minus C. Take cot ratio on both sides. That is the cot of A plus B is equals to cot of pi minus C. But what is the cot of pi minus C? It goes in second quadrant. Here is a pi minus theta. Whenever there is a pi angle, the function remains as it is. Therefore, it is a minus cot of C. And again, this is cot of A plus B. Now we have it. What is the tan of A plus B? Tan of A plus B means what? Tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A into tan B. In a similar manner, and the reciprocal form, that's a cot A plus cot B. And next is a cot of A into cot of B minus 1. And after that is you are getting cot A into cot B after the cross multiplication. Cot A into cot B minus 1 is equals to cot A cot of C in bracket cot of A plus cot of E. And after the simplification, you are getting the cot of A into cot of B plus cot of C into cot of A plus cot of C into cot of B, that is equals to 1, and hence option B is correct one. Now next question. If the integral dx upon in under root of 16 minus 9x square is equals to a sine inverse of bx plus c, Then what is the value of a plus b? Now a is 9 by 4, b is 19 upon 4, and the c is 3 by 4, d is 13 upon 12. Now this is very simple integral, that I is equals to integral dx upon 16 minus 9x square. Take 9 as common, it becomes 1 by 3. That is integral dx upon 6 in under root of 16 upon 9 minus x square. And that is equals to 1 by 3 integral dx upon in root of 16 upon 9 means what? 4 upon 3 bracket square minus x square. And it is of the form that is a sine inverse of x upon a. That is 1 by 3 sine inverse of x upon 4 by 3 plus c. It becomes reciprocal, multiplied and reciprocal. That is 3x upon 4. That is 1 by 3 sine inverse of 3x upon 4 plus c. And after the comparing, then you are getting that is sine inverse of bx. That is a coefficient a is here. That is a is equals to 1 by 3 and b is 3 by 4. And their sum, that is a plus b is equals to 1 by 3 plus 3 by 4. And make the cross multiplication. Then you will get 4 plus 9, that is 13 by 12. That is a plus b is equals to 13 by 12. And hence the option D is the correct one. Now next, that is e raised to, integral e raised to, that is the 2 plus sine 2x upon 1 plus cos of 2x dx. Then that is the first option is e raised to x tan of x plus c. Second is e raised to x tan of x plus c. Third is 2 e raised to x tan x plus c. And fourth is e raised to x tan of 2x plus c. Now see this. That is I is equals to integral e raised to x in bracket 2 plus sine of 2x upon 1 plus cos of 2x into dx. Now split up this. There is a e raised to x in bracket, that is a 2 upon 1 plus cos of 2x plus sine of 2x upon 1 plus cos of 2x. Now very simple. What is the formula? That is 1 plus cos a is equals to 2 cos square a upon 2. So what is the angle here? That is a 2x. That is a 2x upon 2. It becomes the angle x. Therefore 2 cos square x plus sine of 2x. That is a sine of 2 times theta is a 2 sine theta into cos theta. In a similar way, that is a 2 sine theta into cos theta. 1 plus cos of 2x means what again? That is a 2 cos square x. Whatever the angle divided by 2, and that it becomes 2 cos square x. That is that these 2 get cancelled. 1 upon cos square x means what? Sec square x. And what is next? This is sine upon cos. And 1 cos get cancelled. 2 get cancelled. You are getting the tan x. And very important results, that is the integral e raised to x in bracket f of x plus f dash of x. Then its integral is e raised to x f of x plus c. Therefore, the answer is, what is f of x here? F of x is here tan of x. It's a derivative f dash of x, f of x plus f dash of x. Whenever this type of the integral is there, then we write here e raised to x into f of x means what? E raised to x into tan x plus c. And hence the option A is correct one. Now next, a coin is tossed 3 times if x denotes the absolute difference between the number of the heads and the number of tails. Then the P of capital X is equals to 1. What is that? It is a 1 upon 2. It's a 2 upon 3. It's a 1 by 6. Or it is a 3 by 4. Now see this. Now what is happening here? And that is in this question, a coin is tossed 3 times. If x denotes the absolute difference between the number of the heads and the number of tails, then the P of capital X is equals to 1. That is the difference must be 1. That is, a coin is tossed 3 times. X is equals to the absolute difference between that is the head and the number of the heads and the number of the tails. Now when x is equals to 1, then the head or the tail must be the 2. Now see this. This is a sample space when a coin is tossed 3 times. That is HHH, HHT, HTH, THH, HTT, THT, TTH, TTT. Probability of exactly 2 heads, that is 3 by 8. How many possibilities is there? There is a 2 head, is a 3 by 8. Now next, therefore, the probability of exactly 2 tails is also 3 by 8. Therefore, that is the difference must be 1. It will happen when there is a 2 heads or the 2 tails, and their probability is 3 by 8. There is a 3 by 8 plus 3 by 8, that is equals to 6 by 8, and that is nothing but 3 by 4, and hence option D is correct one. Now next question, if 2 sine in bracket theta plus 5 by 3, that is equals to cos of theta minus 5 by 6, then what is the tan theta? Again, there is simple question. Now expand this. That is a 2 sine in bracket theta plus 5 by 3 is equals to cos of theta minus 5 by 6. Now apply the formula for the sine of a plus b. That is a sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. That is a sine of theta into cos of 5 by 3 plus sine of 5 by 3 and the cos theta. And that is equals to, again, the cos of theta minus 5 by 6. Cos of theta into cos. That is the cos of a minus b. Cos a cos b plus sine a sine b. In the same way, here there is written, that is the cos theta into cos of pi by 6 plus sine theta into sine of pi by 6. And substitute the values. That is 2 sine theta into 1 upon 2 plus root 3 upon 2 cos theta, that is equals to root 3 upon 2 cos theta plus 1 upon 2 sine theta. Simplify this. It's like this. On one side the sine function, and on another side there is a cosine function. Now here is a sine theta and is a 1 upon 2 sine theta. That is 1 minus 1 upon 2. Now, or here first of all multiply on both sides by 2. Then you will get 2 sine theta, 2 root 3 cos theta plus root 3 upon 2, 2 get cancelled. That is a root 3 cos theta plus sine theta. That is a sine theta is equals to minus root 3 cos theta, and tan of theta is equals to minus root 3, and hence that is an option D is correct one. Now next, the area of the region bounded by x square is equals to 4y and y is equals to 1 and y is equals to 4, and the y-axis lying in the first quadrant is, now see this parabola, that is x square is equals to 4by. Now these are the lines, that is x is equals to, y is equals to 1, 2y is equals to 4. Now find out the area of the region. Now that is x square is equals to 4y and y is equals to 1 and y is equals to 4. Now see this. And the y-axis lying in the first quadrant, that is the required area is, that is 1 to 4. Now see this again. Required area is y is equals to 1 to y is equals to 4. Then you will get 1 to 4 in root of 4y dy. Now here we have taken the variable as a y. That is a root of 4 means what? 2. 1 to 4 root of y. And integral of root of y is, that is y raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. It becomes multiplied and reciprocal, that is a 2 by 3. Lower limit is 1 and upper limit is 4. That is a 4 by 3, 2 into 2, 4. 4 by 3. Y raised to 2 by 3. Lower limit is 1, upper limit is 4. Substitute the values. That is a 4 by 3. 4 raised to 3 by 2 minus 1 raised to 3 by 2. Now what is the value of again? 4. 4 means what? 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to 2 and bracket raised to 3 by 2. This is a through 2 get cancelled. It's a minus 1. That is a 4 by 3. 2 raised to 3 minus 1. That is a 4 by 3. 8 minus 1. And after the simplification, you are getting the 28 upon 3, and hence the option B is correct one. Now next, if f of x is equals to e raised to x square cos x upon x square. Again, where is the simple limit? That is for x is not equals to 0, e is continuous. At x is equals to 0, then find the value of f of 0. Again, very simple property. The limit of the function is equals to the value of the function. Now see this limit. By the definition, f of 0 is equals to limit x tends to 0. E raised to x square minus cos x. Now adjust here plus 1 and the minus 1. That is e raised to x square minus 1. And write it like this. That is a 1 plus in bracket minus cos x. Now split up this. That is e raised to x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1 minus cos x upon x square. Now what is the value of this limit? The value of this limit is 1. And what about this? That is 1 minus cos x upon x square. The value of this limit is always 1 upon 2. Now to solve this limit, that is a multiplied n and d by 1 plus cos x, then you will get 1 minus cos square x, that is a sin square x upon x square into 1 upon 1 plus cos x, that is 1 plus 1, that is 1 upon 2 into 1, that is 1 upon 2. That is 1 plus 1 upon 2, that is a 3 by 2. And hence option D is correct one. Now see this. I had solved here, that is the limit x tends to 0 e raised to x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1 minus cos x in first bracket and second bracket 1 plus cos x upon x square in bracket 1 plus cos x. Then you are getting e raised to x square minus 1 upon x square. That is 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x. Then you are getting 1 minus cos square x upon x square into 1 upon 1 plus cos x. Now what's here? 1 minus cos square x means what? Sin square x upon x square into 1 upon 1 plus cos x. The value of this limit is 1 upon 2 and the value of this limit is 1, and overall that is a 1 plus 1 upon 2, that is a 3 by 2, and hence option D is correct one. Now next, the maximum value of 2x plus y subject to the constant, that is a 3x plus 5y less than or equal to 26, and the 5x plus 3y less than or equal to 30, where x and y both are equal to 0 and the positive or positive. Then what is its value? Is at 11.5, 10, 17.33. Now see this. Again, draw the rough figure, that is the 3x plus 5y less than or equal to 25. As this line touches the x-axis, y is equals to 0. Therefore, x is equals to 26 upon 3. Now this is my coordinate. When this line touches the y-axis, x coordinate is 0. That is 5y is equals to 26. Therefore, y is equals to 26 upon 5. Now again one more thing. Now again this line touches the x-axis and y-axis. When it touches the x-axis, y is 0. That is a 5x is equals to 30. Therefore, x is equals to 6. This is 6 and 0. And what about the next line? When this line touches, that is the y-axis, this 5x is become 0. That is a 3y is less than or equal to 30. Therefore, x is equals to 10. And find out this point of intersection and check this point. That is subject to the constraint. The corresponding values of that is a z is equals to 2x plus y. These are the points 0, 0, 6, 0, 9 by 2, 5 by 2, and 0, 26 upon 5. For 0, 0, the value is 0. For 0, 26 upon 5, its value is 5.2. And when the point is 6, 0, that is the z is equals to 12. And when next 9 by 2 and 5 by 2, the value of the z is equals to 11.5. What is our question? That is its value, maximum value. Therefore, the option, what is the maximum value? 12 is the maximum value, and hence option A is correct one. Now next question. If A bar, B bar, C bar are mutually perpendicular vectors having the magnitude 1, 2, 3 respectively, then that is a box product. That is A bar plus B bar plus C bar, B bar minus A bar, and C bar is equals to what? What are the magnitudes of A, B, C? That is the mod of A bar is equals to 1, mod of B bar is equals to 2, mod of C bar is equals to 3. Also A bar dot B bar, because these are mutually perpendicular vectors. Therefore, their dot product is 0. That is A bar dot B bar is equals to B bar dot C bar is equals to C bar dot A bar is equals to 0. Now again, this is a box product, that is A bar plus B bar plus C bar. This is the first term. And what about the next? In second bracket, square bracket, that is in first, that is a B bar minus A bar plus C bar. Now again, what's happening? That is a C bar cross, that is a B bar cross C bar. This will be the first simplification. Next is minus a bar cross c bar. This is the second one. Now multiply this a to these two terms, again b to these terms, and c to these terms. Then you are first, that is a bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar. Next is a bar dot in bracket a bar cross c bar. Next is b bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar. And that is next is there is a b bar dot in bracket a bar cross c bar. And last is c bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar minus c bar dot in bracket a bar cross c bar. Now what's happening here? This a is common. Therefore, in a determinant, if any two rows or two columns are identical, then the value of the determinant is 0. This becomes 0. This becomes 0. This and this becomes 0. Now what's happening here? There is a bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar minus b bar dot in bracket a bar cross c bar. Now see this. These two terms are remaining. Now suppose that there is a bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar. What we have done? That is here a bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar. Therefore, you will get addition of these two. That is a 2a bar dot in bracket b bar cross c bar. Now here is a cross product. The vectors are mutually perpendicular. That is a b bar cross c bar. That angle between them is 90. That is a pi by 2 mod of b bar and mod of c bar. That's a 2.3 dot 1, and again the value is 1. And that is a 2a bar in bracket 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 into n cap. That is a 12a bar dot n cap. Again, find out the dot product. That is a bar dot n cap. That is again the angle is 0 here. That is a bar product of their magnitudes and the cosine of the angle between them, because there is a dot product. That is a 12 mod of a bar dot n cap and cos of 0. Cos 0 is 1. And again the value of this is 1, and this is a unit vector. That's a 12 into 1 into 1 into 1. That is equals to 12. And hence option C is correct one. Now next question. Now the question number 22. If the points P 4, 5x cube 3y4 and R 580 are collinear, then the value of x plus y is, that the points are collinear. That is, we can write it, one vector can be expressed as the scalar multiple of the other. That is, here pq bar is equals to m times qr bar. Now here we will write the vector pq. Then how it is written? Now pq, that is a 3 minus 4 into I, which is minus I. Again next y minus 5 into j plus 4 minus x into k. Here is that equals to m times m, which is qr, means what? R minus q. The coordinates of x coordinate is a 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is a 2i. Next is 8 minus y, j, and last is, that is a minus 4k. Now simplify this. Equate the coefficient of I, that is, here is a minus I, minus 2 m I cap, and therefore the value of the m is minus 1 upon 2. In the similar way, equate the value of, that is the coefficient of j and the coefficient of k. When we equate the coefficient of m, then you are getting coefficient of j, that is y minus 5j is equals to 8 minus y jn. Now j get cancelled. Therefore, you are getting y minus 5 is here and 8 minus y is here into m. Therefore, m is equals to y minus 5 upon 8 minus 2. This is equation number 1. What about the last one? Equate the coefficient of the k. That is the 4 minus x I k cap is equals to minus 4 m k cap. Therefore, m is equals to 4 minus x upon minus 4. And this is equation number 1, and this is equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. Therefore, put the value of m here. The value of the m is minus 1 upon 2. Therefore, minus 1 upon 2 is equals to y minus 5 upon 8 minus y. Again, what the value of that is minus 1 upon 2 is equals to 4 minus x upon minus 4. And after the simplification, you are getting y is equals to 2. Now next, as y is equals to 2 here, that is from 2, that is m is equals to 4 minus x upon minus 4. The value of the m is minus 1 upon 2 is equals to 4 minus x upon minus 4. Make the cross multiplication, then you are getting minus 4 upon minus 2 is equals to 4 minus x, and hence x is equals to 2. What about the next? X is equals to 2 and y is equals to 2. Therefore, x plus y is equals to 4. Now next question. If the slope of the one of the lines given by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equals to 0 is 2 times the other, then prove that is a 8h square is equals to 9ab, 8h square is equals to 9ab square, 8h is equals to 9ab, and d 8h is equals to 9ab square. Now see this is a joint equation of pair of straight line passes to the origin. That is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equals to 0. If the slope of one of line is m, then the slope of other is 2m. But we know that the sum of the roots, that is m1 plus m2 is equals to minus 2h upon b. And the next is the products of the roots is a upon b. Now apply this condition, that is m1 plus m2 means what? Here is m, m1 is replaced by m, and m2 is replaced by 2m. That is m plus 2m is equals to minus 2h upon b. That is 3h is equals to minus 2h upon b, and therefore m is equals to minus 2h upon 3b. But what is the next? Their product. That is m1 into m2 is equals to a upon b. That is m in bracket 2m is equals to a upon b. Now simplify this. That is a 2m square is equals to a upon b. That is a 2 in bracket minus 2h upon 3b bracket square is equals to a upon b. And after the simplification, that's you are getting, that is a 2 in bracket 4h square upon 9b square is equals to a upon b. Therefore, 8h square is equals to 9ab, and hence option A is correct one. Next question. The equation of the line passing through the point minus 3, 1 and bisecting the angle between the coordinate axes. Now as this line passes through the point minus 3 and 1, it bisects the angle between the coordinate axis. As it bisects x and y coordinate must be same, therefore this problem is wrong from the question paper. Now we'll see the next question. The negation of the statement getting above 95% marks is necessary condition for the HEMA to get the admission in good college. That is, first is HEMA gets above 95% marks, but she does not get the admission in the good college. HEMA does not get above 95% marks, and she gets the admission in good college. If the HEMA does not get above the 95% marks, then she will not get the admission in good college. Now see this, separate the statement, and next last is HEMA does not get above 95% marks, or she gets the admission in good college. The equivalent form of the conditional statement is, what is that? P implies Q. What are the equivalent form? That is, the P is sufficient for Q. Q is necessary for P. This is important for here. And P implies Q. P only if Q follows from P. But we require here Q is necessary for the P. Now here is, what is that? HEMA gets the admission in good college. Q is HEMA gets above 95% marks. Therefore, P implies Q. And what is its negation? That's the negation of P implies Q. Means what? P and negation of Q. Therefore, the negation of the above statement is HEMA does not get the above 95% marks, and here is and the HEMA gets the admission in good college. Therefore, option B is correct one. Now next is a very simple question. That is a cos of 1 degree, cos of 2 degree, cos of 3 degree up to the cos of 179. Therefore, in between there is angle. One angle is that is the cos of 90 will come here, and it will become whole become 0. Therefore, the option A is correct one. Now next, if the planes, that is a x minus cy minus bz is equals to 0, cx minus y plus az is equals to 0, and the bx plus ay minus z is equals to 0 pass through a straight line, then a square plus b square plus c square is what is this? That is 1 minus abc, abc minus 1, 1 minus 2abc, and last is 2abc minus 1. It's from the textbook question. Since the planes, that is the x minus cy minus bz is equals to 0, cx minus y plus az is equals to 0, and the bx plus ay minus z is equals to 0 pass through a straight line, then we get, now see this, we can write it like this, that's a 1 minus c minus b, c minus 1, a, b, a minus 1 equals to 0. Now simplify this determinant, then you will get, that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2abc equals to 1. Therefore, a square plus b square plus c square equal to 1 minus 2abc, and hence the value of a square plus b square plus c square is 1 minus 2abc, and hence option C is correct one. This question is from the textbook. Question number 28. The point of intersection of the lines represented by x square minus y square plus x plus 3y minus 2 is equals to 0. The point of intersection, again very simple, that is you have to remember the formula. Now what is that? Comparing this equation with the general equation of a straight line, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. Now here a is equals to 1, h is equals to 0, b is equals to minus 1, g is equals to 1 upon 2, f is equals to 3 by 2, c is equals to minus 2. Therefore, the point of intersection is hf minus bg upon ab minus h square, and next is gh minus af upon minus ab minus h square. Now substitute the values, then you will get the point of intersection, that is a minus 1 upon 2 and 3 by 2. म्हणून विद्यार्थी मित्र, जे जे सूत्र येतील ते तुम्ही एका पेजवरती स्वतंत्र लिहायला पाहिजे आणि त्याच सूत्रांची रोज रोज रिव्हिजन केली पाहिजे की जेणेकरून तुम्हाला ते सूत्र परीक्षेला आल्यानंतर त्यात किमती भरल्यानंतर लवकरात लवकर तुमचा तो प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह होईल आणि वेळ वाचेल. नाउ नेक्स्ट, again this can be solved by using the another method, by the partial differentiation method. Now what is happening? X square minus y square plus x plus 3y minus 2 is equals to 0. This is equation number 1. Now partial differentiation with respect to x. Then what is the partial derivative of x square is a 2x. Now y is 0 and next is 0. Other than x, the other terms are, it's treated as the derivative of the constant, that is equals to 0. Therefore derivative of x is 1 equals to 0. Therefore x is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Also the differentiation with respect to y. That is x square is 0, y minus y square is a minus 2y, derivative of x is 0 and 3y is 3, that is equals to 0. Therefore y is equals to 3 by 2. Therefore the point of intersection is a minus 1 upon 2, 3 by 2. That is a minus 1 upon 2, comma 3 by 2. This is also simple method. Question number 29. A die is rolled if x denotes the number of the positive divisors of the outcome, then the range of the random variable x is. What will be that range? That is, first is 1, 2, 3, second is 1, 2, 3, 4, third is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last is 1, 3, 5. Now see this. What is the question? It's rolled. When we get 1, the number 1 is positive divisor. It's a positive divisor is 1 only, or 1 is 1 only. When we get 2, that the divisors of the 2 are, divisors of these 2 is 2 terms, that's a 1 and 2. 1 and 2 will divide these two number. When we get 3, then again the divisors are 2. When we get 4, the divisors are 1, 2 and 4. Therefore, the number of the divisors are 3. When we have the 5, then the number of divisors, that is divided by 1 and divided by 5. The divisors are 2. And when the divisors are 6, and when the number is 6, then the divisors are 4. How they are 4? That is 1, 2, 3 and 6. Therefore, 4 divisors. Hence, the range of a random variable x is, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4. And hence, option B is correct. Now, next question, 30. A die is thrown 4 times. The probability of getting the perfect square in at least one thrown is. Now see this question, that is a options are 16 upon 8, 65 upon 8, 81, 23 upon 81 and 58 upon 81. 16 upon 81, 65 upon 81, 23 upon 81 and 58 upon 81. What is again question? A die is thrown 4 times. The probability of getting the perfect square in at least one throw. Now see this, a die is thrown 4 times, that is n is equals to 4. That is the probability of the getting the perfect square. Now what are the perfect square there? 1 and 4. These are the two numbers and outcome is 6. Therefore it's a probability, that is a p is equals to 2 upon 6. Means what? 1 by 3. And what about the q? Q is 1 minus p. And that is equals to 1 minus 1 upon 3 is equals to 2 upon 3. Therefore the required probability, that is the p of capital X is greater than or equal to 1 is equals to 1 minus p of capital X is equals to 0. Therefore 1 minus 4c 0, 1 by 3 bracket raised to 0 and 2 by 3 bracket raised to 4. And after the calculation, you are getting 1 minus 16 upon 81, that is a 65 upon 81, and hence option B is correct one. Now next question, question number 31, that is integral 0 to pi by 4 x into sec square x into dx. Now this is also question from the integration by parts and also it's a definite integral. Therefore, first of all by Liet and by parts, I will say like this. Because for the Liet, this is algebraic function and the trigonometric. Therefore, algebraic and then the trigonometry. Therefore, the first function is x and second function is sec square x. Therefore, by the definition of the parts, first function into integral of the second minus integral derivative of the first into integral of the second bracket complete. And in this way, the first function is as it is x. Integral of the second, that is sec square x into dx. 0 to pi by 4. Therefore, integral of sec square is a tan x. Therefore, x into tan x 0 to pi by 4. Minus 0 to pi by 4. Derivative of the first x is 1. And the integral of the tan square is a sec square x is a tan of x. And next is again the substitute upper limit and lower limit. Then you are getting the pi by 4, tan of pi by 4. And here is a 0. It becomes all becomes 0. Minus integral of the tan of x. Therefore, integral of the tan of x is log of sec x. Substitute again the lower limit and the upper limit minus lower limit. Then you are getting the sec of pi by 4. Log of sec of pi by 4 minus log of sec of 0. But what is the sec of pi by 4? That is a root 2. That is a log of root 2. And sec of 0 is 1. Therefore, that is log of 1. But log of 1 is 0. And hence the answer is pi by 4 minus log of root 2. And hence option B is correct. Now we'll see the next example. That is in triangle ABC with the usual notation. If ABC are in the arithmetic progression, then What's the value of a cos square c by 2 plus c in bracket c cos square a by 2? That is, again this is a question from the textbook. That is a 3a by 2, 3c by 2, 3b by 2, and last is 3abc upon 2. Now simple, ABC are in AP, then we can write it. That is a 2b is equals to a plus c. Now see this, a cos square c by 2, c cos square a by 2. Apply the simple formula. What's the cos square theta? Cos square theta means what? 1 plus cos of 2 times theta upon 2. In the same manner, cos square c by 2 means what? A 1 plus cos of c upon 2. What's the cos square a by 2? That is a 1 plus cos of a upon 2. Now simplify this. That is a 1 into a means what? A cos c. That is again the 1 into c is c cos a, and divided by these two. Now again what is the value of? That is, here is a plus c, a plus c. But what is a cos c? Plus c cos a. Then you are getting, that is a small b is equals to a cos c plus c cos a. Therefore here it is written as b. Therefore a plus b plus c upon 2. Again there is the value of, that is a 2b plus b. That is equals to 2b plus b means what? 3b upon 2, and hence option C is correct one. Now next question. If x is equals to e raised to theta in bracket sin theta minus cos theta, and y is equals to e raised to theta in bracket sin theta plus cos theta, again then the dy by dx at theta is equals to pi by 4 is, again this is a question from the differentiation and it's a parametric derivative. X is equals to e raised to theta in bracket sin theta minus cos theta. Then apply the product rule. That the dx upon d theta is equals to e raised to theta in bracket sin theta minus cos theta plus e raised to theta cos theta plus sin theta. That is, keep this as it is. E raised to, derivative of e raised to theta is e raised to theta, and sin theta minus cos theta is as it is, plus e raised to theta in bracket cos theta plus sin theta. Now next take e raised to theta as a common, then plus cos theta minus cos theta get cancelled. Then you are getting the sin theta plus sin theta. It means what? 2 times sin theta. Therefore dx upon d theta is equals to e raised to theta 2 sin theta. Now next term is y is equals to e raised to theta in bracket sin theta plus cos theta. Therefore dy by d theta is equals to e raised to theta in bracket sin theta plus cos theta plus e raised to theta, and this derivative of sin is cos theta, and the derivative of cos of theta is a minus sin theta. Take e raised to theta as a common, then plus sin theta and minus sin theta get cancelled. Then you are getting the 2 times cos theta. Now next dy by dx is equals to dy by d theta upon dx upon d theta, and simplify this, you are getting the cot theta. Now the dy by dx at theta is equals to pi by 4, that is the cot of pi by 4 is 1, and hence option A is correct one. Therefore there are simple questions which asked in the CET examination. Therefore the full and detailed study of the textbook is necessary. Question number 34. The number of solutions of the sin x plus sin of 3x plus sin of cos sin x plus sin of 3x plus sin of 5x equals to 0 in the interval pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 is, there is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we'll see the answer. There's a sin x plus sin of 3x plus sin of 5x is equals to 0. Now this can be written as sin x plus sin of 5x plus sin of 3x. Now apply here. That is a 2 times sin a plus sin b. That is a 2 times sin of a plus b upon 2. Means what? X plus 5x upon 2. X plus 5x means what? 6x upon 2. Then you are getting the 3x. And that is the cos of a minus b. That is, you will get minus 4x upon 2. But cot absorbs the negative sign. It becomes the cos of 2x. Plus sin of 3x equals to 0. Now what is the common from these two terms? That is the sin of 3x. Then in bracket 2 times cos of 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Now as the product is 0, therefore sin of 3x is equals to 0, or that is a cos of 2x is equals to minus 1 upon 2. It means that is the 2 cos of 2x plus 1 equals to 0. There is a cos of 2x is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Sin of 3x is equals to 0. It means that the angle must be the integral multiple of the pi. Therefore 3x is equals to n pi, or cos of, again this, that is the cos of 2x is equals to minus 1 upon 2 means what? For which angles? That is 120. That is a 2 pi by 3. Cos of 2 pi by 3, and therefore the 2x is equals to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. But what is alpha here? 2 pi by 3. Therefore x is equals to, dividing on both sides by 2, then you are getting x is equals to n pi plus or minus pi by 3. But we have given that this is the interval, and in this interval which terms will be there? Then sin x will be 0, and the value of the cos of x is minus 1 upon 2. Now see this. Therefore, our interval is like this, that is pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. In this, these are the values. That is 2 pi by 3. The value of the cos is minus 1 upon 2. Pi, the sin of pi is 0, and 3 pi by 3. Therefore, its a cos value is again the minus 1 upon 2. And in this way, we get 1, 2, 3 solutions. Therefore, the number of solutions is 3, and hence option B is correct one. Now next question. If the tan inverse of 2x plus tan inverse of 3x is equals to pi by 4, then what is the value of this x? The options are minus 1, 1 by 3, 1 by 6, and 1 upon 2. Now I will apply here this very simple formula. Tan inverse of a plus tan inverse of b is equals to tan inverse in bracket a plus b upon 1 minus a into b. There is a tan inverse of 2x plus tan inverse of 3x, means what? Tan inverse in bracket 2x plus 3x upon 1 minus 2x into 3x is equals to pi by 4. Now again this tan inverse comes to the right hand side, is become tan of pi by 4, and the value of the tan of pi by 4 is 1. Now simplify this. This is a 5x upon 1 minus 6x square is equals to 1. Therefore 5x is equals to 1 minus 6x square, and that is equals to, this is a quadratic equation, 6x square plus 5x minus 1 equals to 0. And simplify this. After factorization, you will get 6x square, 6x minus x minus 1. That is the first into last is 6. The product is minus 6, and sum is plus 5. That is a plus 6 and minus x. And after the simplification, you are getting x is equals to 1 by 6, or x is equals to minus 1. X is equals to minus 1 is not possible. Therefore, we take here that is equals to 1 upon 6. Now next question. The matrix A, that is a 1, 2, 3 and 1, 1, 5, 2, 4, 7. Then the values of A31, A cofactor matrix 31, A32 cofactor matrix 2, A33, and the cofactor matrix 33 is doing that. Now substitute the values. That the first is A31. Which is the element A31? That is the element A31 in this case. That is here A31 into cofactor matrix 31 plus A32, the cofactor matrix 32, A33, and the cofactor matrix 33 is equals to determinant of the matrix. And if you find out the determinant of this matrix, then 1 into 7, 4 into 5, that is a minus 20. Again the minus 2, 1 into 7 minus 2 into 5, that is a minus 10, plus 3 in bracket 1 into 4 and 1 into 2, that is a 4 minus 2. And after the simplification, you are getting C is equals to minus, that is the value of that determinant is minus 1, and hence option C is correct one. Now next question. the contrapositive of the statement, if the weather is fine, then my friend will come and we will go for a picnic. Now see this. P, the weather is fine. Q, my friend will come and we will go for a picnic. Therefore, the given statement is P implies Q. Then what is its contrapositive? Now, that is a contrapositive means what? Negation of the converse. That is P implies Q. P implies Q. What is its converse? Q implies P. And what is its inverse? That is the negation of P implies negation of Q. But what is the contrapositive? The negation of converse. That is the negation of Q implies negation of P. Therefore, its a statement is that is my friend. If my friend do not come or we do not go for the picnic, then the weather will not be fine, and hence option B is correct one. Now next question. If the function f of x is equals to x upon x square plus 1 is increasing function, then the value of x lies in R minus infinity to plus minus infinity to minus 1, 1 infinity, minus 1 and the plus 1. Now see this f of x is equals to x upon x square plus 1. The function is increasing. It must be the positive, and solve this, you will get the answer. F dash of x, apply the quotient rule. X square plus 1, derivative of x is 1, minus x in bracket, derivative of x square plus 1, which is 2x, upon x square plus 1 bracket square. But it is increasing, therefore it's a greater than 0. Therefore f dash of x is equals to 1 minus x square upon x square plus 1 bracket square is a positive. But now see this, x square plus 1 is not equals to 0. It means that x square is not equals to minus 1. That is, 1 minus x square is positive. It means that x square is less than 1. And hence, x belongs to the open interval minus 1 and 1. Therefore, option D is correct one. Next question. Simple question. That is, if x is equals to, in curly bracket, 4 raised to n minus 3n minus 1, where n belongs to capital N, and y is equals to g of n minus 1, 9 n minus 1, where n belongs to, small n belongs to the capital N, then find x intersection y. Now what is here? X is equals to 4 raised to n minus 3 raised to n minus 1. Small n belongs to the set of natural numbers, and y is equals to 9 in bracket n minus 1, where n belongs to set of natural numbers. Now find out the numbers. Therefore, put n is equals to, first of all, 1. Then what will happen? 4 raised to 1 means what? 4. 3 into 1. That is a 3 minus 1. Minus 4 plus 4 minus 4 get cancelled. You are getting the first term is, first element is 0. And in this way you will get the next element. What about the y here? Y is equals to 9 in bracket n minus 1. Where small n belongs to the capital N. Put n is equals to 1, 0. N is equals to 2. And in this way. What is x intersection y? X intersection y is nothing but the x, and hence option A is correct. Now next question. The statement pattern. What is the statement pattern? P and, in bracket, negation of P and Q is. What is its a tautology? Contradiction. And the equivalent to the P and Q, or the equivalent to P or Q. Now see this and simplify this. You will get the answer. Now this is a statement. P and negation of P and Q. Now what's here? That is, apply the associative law. That is a P and negation of P. That is a P and negation of P means what? F. F and Q. F and Q is definitely F, and hence it's a contradiction, and hence option B is correct one. Now next question. If the line y is equals to 4x minus 5 touches the curve y square is equals to a x cube plus b at the point 2, 3. Then find the value of 7a plus 2b. Is it a 0, 1, minus 1 and 2? Now as this line touches to this curve at this point, therefore differentiate the above equation. That's the derivative of y square is equals to ax cube plus b. Derivative of y square is a 2y into dy by dx. Ax cube and derivative of b is 0. That is a 3ax square. Therefore dy by dx is equals to 3ax square upon 2y. Therefore dy by dx at the point 2, 3 is 3a 2 raised to 2 upon 2 into 3, that is equals to 2a. Now the slope of the curve is, that is a first is, now what is the slope of the curve? The slope of the curve is 2a. And what is this? That is y is equals to 4x minus 5. This is a line, it's a tangent at that point. Therefore the slope of this line and the slope of this curve must be equal. Therefore 2a is equals to 4. Therefore a is equals to 2. And now next is y square is equals to 3x cube plus b. Now we have get the value of a. And the point is, which is a 2, 3 on this curve. Therefore we can find out the value of b. Therefore the curve, that is y square is equals to ax cube plus b. Substitute the value of the y. That is a 3 square is equals to 2 in bracket 2 plus 3, 2 into 2 raised to 3 plus b. And after the calculation, you are getting the value of b is minus 7. Now we want to find out the value of 7a plus 2b. That is a 7 into 2 plus 2 in bracket minus 7, and overall it is a 0. And hence the optional a is correct one. Now next question. The sides of the rectangles are given by, that is x is equals to plus or minus a, y is equals to plus or minus b. The equation of the circle passing through the vertices of the rectangle is, then what will that equation? Now these are the lines. That is x is equals to plus or minus a, and y is equals to plus or minus b. Therefore, if we say that this is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinate, therefore coordinates here is AB. Then what is its distance from the origin? That is a in root of a square plus b square. What is the center of the circle? Center of the circle is 0, 0. R is equals to in root of a square plus b square. Therefore, the equation of the circle, as it is the origin, therefore equation of the circle is x square plus y square is equals to a square plus b square. There, now the center is 0, 0. R is its radius. Therefore, the equation of the circle in the standard form, that is x square plus y square is equals to a square plus b square. That is the option B is correct one. Now next, the minimum value of the function, that is f of x is equals to x log x is. What will the minimum value? Now this is the application of derivative. F of x is equals to x log x. Therefore f dash of x is equals to apply the product rule. Derivative of x is 1 log of x plus x into derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. That is the log of x plus 1. Therefore f dash of x is equals to 1 plus log x. But to find out the value of x, we always state that is the first derivative equals to 0. Therefore f dash of x is equals to 0. Therefore 1 plus log x is equals to 0. Therefore log of x is equals to minus 1. Now this is a logarithmic function. It is converted into the exponential function. Therefore x is equals to e raised to minus 1, and therefore x is equals to 1 upon e. That is, the minimum value f of 1 upon e is equals to 1 upon e log of 1 upon e. And therefore, that is after substituting, that is you are getting in the, that is equals to 1 upon e log of 1 upon e means what? Log of 1 minus log of e. But what is the value of log of e to the base e? Is 1 here, and log of 1 is 0. Therefore, the minimum value is minus 1 upon E, and hence the option A is correct one. Because you find out the derivative of second derivative of f dash of x, which will be the 1 upon x, and the value of the 1 upon x is 1 upon E, which is positive, and therefore the given function is minimum at that point. Now next question, that is question number 44. If x follows the binomial distribution NP with the n is equals to 10, p is equals to 0.4, then find the value of E of x square. That is n is equals to 10, p is equals to 0.4, q is equals to 0.6. Expected value is equals to np is equals to 4, and the variance of x is equals to npq. Now substitute the values of that is the np and the q. Then variance of x is 2.4. Now what is the variance of x? The variance of x is E of x square minus E of x bracket square. That is variance of x is 2.4 is equals to E of x square minus 4 bracket square. Therefore E of x is x square is equals to 2.4 plus 16, and hence E of x square is equals to 18.4, and hence option D is correct one. Therefore this is a very simple question. The general solution of the differential equation dx upon dy is equals to cos of x plus y is, which one is? Now see this, dx upon dy. Here variable is stated as y and x is function. Dx upon dy is equals to cos of x plus y. Now put x plus y is equals to v. Therefore d after differentiation with respect to y here. Therefore dx upon dy derivative of y is 1 and dv upon dy. Therefore dx upon dy is equals to dv upon dy minus 1. Therefore the equation 1 becomes, substitute the value, dv minus dv upon dy minus 1 is equals to cos of v. Now here minus 1 here to the right hand side, it will become 1 plus cos v. Therefore dv upon dy is equals to 1 plus cos v. Therefore what is the value of 1 plus cos v? That is a 2 cos square v by 2. Now see this, separate the variables, that is the dv upon 1 plus cos v is equals to dy. Therefore dv upon 2 cos square v by 2 is equals to dy. On integrating, then you are getting, here is a 1 upon 2. The reciprocal of cos square v by 2 is a sec square v by 2 into dv is equals to integral dy. Now integrate this. What is the integral of sec square v by 2? It's a tan of v by 2 upon derivative of v by 2. It's a 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2 get cancelled. Then you are getting the y plus c. Therefore tan of x plus y upon 2, substitute the value of it, that is a v. X plus y upon 2 is equals to y plus c, and hence the option A is correct one. Now here is a question number 46. If the planes r bar dot in bracket pi cap minus j cap plus 2k cap plus 3 equals to 0 and r bar in bracket 2i cap minus pj cap minus k cap bracket complete minus 5 is equals to 0 include the angle pi by 3, then find the value of p, which is that. Now again very simple question. Apply the formula for the, that's a planes one. That is we have, that is r bar dot in bracket p I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap plus 3 equals to 0, and r bar, that is a 2i cap minus pj cap minus k cap minus 5 is equals to 0. Include the angle, that is the cos of theta is equals to n1 bar minus n2 bar upon modulus, their modulus. But what is the angle between them? The angle between them is the pi by 3 and cos of 60, that is 1 upon 2. And after the dot product of these two, n1 and n2, that is its value is, first is 2p, next is plus p and the minus 2 upon p in under root of p square plus 1 plus 4, again p square plus 4 plus 1, that is in root of p square plus 5 in root of p square plus 5. Then you are getting the p square plus 5. Now simplify this, that is equals to p, that is a 3 minus 2, and the cross multiplication you are getting the 6 minus 4, that is a p square plus 5. Now simplify this, it is a p square minus 6p plus 9 equals to 0. Now it is a perfect square. Therefore the value of p is equals to 3, and hence option D is correct. Now next question, the order of the differential equation of all the parabolas whose lattice rectum is 4a and the axis parallel to the x-axis is. Now see this equation of a parabola whose axis is parallel to x-axis and its lattice rectum is 4. Therefore, its equation is y minus k bracket square is equals to 4a in bracket x minus h, where h and k are the arbitrary constant. As there are two arbitrary constants, therefore the order of differential equation is definitely 2, and hence the option D is correct one, which is 2. Next, if the line x minus 1 upon 2 equals to y plus 1 upon 3 equals to z minus 1 upon 4 and x minus 3 equal to y square minus k, y minus k upon 2 and the z intersect, then what is the value of the k? Now see this, to find out the value of the k, the point on the line is 1, minus 1 and 1, and second is, that is 3, k and the 0. Are the direction ratios of the lines are 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 1. These are the direction ratios. Since the lines intersect, then the lines are coplanar. It must satisfy the condition of the coplanarity. Therefore, this is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. Therefore, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. And next is their direction ratios, which are a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. Substitute the values as they are the coplanar, that is equals to determined equals to 0, and you will get the value of the k. That is 2 in bracket minus 5 minus k in bracket k plus 1 minus 2 minus 1 into 1, that is equals to 0, and hence k is equals to 9 by 2. Now next question. There is a question number 49. If a line makes an angle of 120 and the 60 with the positive direction of the x and the z axis respectively, then the angle made by the line with the positive y axis is. Again, very simple question. There is a cos square alpha, cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equals to 1. Substituted values. Cos of 120, that's a cos of 90 plus 30 means what? Minus 1 upon 2 bracket square. Cos square beta and the cos of 60 is 1 upon 2 bracket square. That is the cos square beta is equals to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. That is 1 upon 2. And again to the right hand side. That is the 1 minus 1 upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 2. Take their square root. Therefore, cos of beta is equals to plus or minus 1 upon root 2. Therefore, what is its angle? That is its angle is 135, and hence the option C is correct one. Therefore, the angle beta is equals to 135. Therefore, that is the value must be the 1 by root 2, and the angle will be, that is 90 plus 45. Hence the angle is beta is equals to 135. Hence option C is correct one. Now next question. That's question number 50. L and M are the 2 points with the position vectors 2a bar minus b bar and a bar plus 2b bar respectively. The position vectors of the point N, which divides the line segment LM in the ratio 2:1 externally, is, that is a 3b bar, next is 4b bar, 5b bar, 3a bar plus 4b bar. Now here is coordinates, that is the position vector of the point L and M. Since the N divides in the ratio 2:1 externally, therefore 2 in bracket a bar plus 2b bar, LM, that is a 2:1, therefore multiplied by these two to the a bar plus 2b bar minus externally 1 into 2a bar minus b bar upon 2 minus 1. That is, you are getting the 2a bar plus 4b bar minus 2a bar plus b bar. That is equals to 5b bar, and hence the option C is correct one. Now in this way we have completed the question paper, last year question paper 2018. Now all the questions are easy. If you follow the textbook very carefully and practice the last year question papers, you will definitely get the good marks in the examination. Again, I will say that you follow all the examples from the textbook, practice it, then and then you will get the good practice in mathematics, and you will score out of 100, you will get above 90. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.